Hi, fellow traders. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. It's been an incredible 2 weeks, and I want to thank you guys, everybody, for supporting me through this transition. It's just been an incredible feeling, and words just can't describe how happy I am with how things are going, and how happy I am with you guys sticking with me. This is going to be the first recap video that I've been able to do. Everything has been really hectic. I'm going to be making an announcement probably on Wednesday. Another special announcement coming out. I should have everything finalized for the next piece of this puzzle that will be rolled out. So stay tuned for that. We are planning on running another sneak peek on Wednesday morning from about 9:20 to 10:30. So for those of you who really want to check out and get a taste of what we're doing in the community, you'll have it, that hour that you can pop in. If you want to see what happened last week, that video is on YouTube. You can check it out. But that's pretty much what we do every day in our community. So let's get going here. All right, so on CCJ, this was no, this was OKE. Okay, on OKE, this was the trade we took, and we were using 100 shares. And a lot of people, have been skeptical about, you can't make money trading 100 shares. You can't make money at SureTrader, scaling out because of the commissions and all of that. Well, you can. What you need to do is make sure you find the right stocks to trade. Number one, that's the first thing we do. We find the stocks that are in play. We find the right stocks to trade. And then we look for the best moves. If it doesn't give us or present us with an opportunity, to make a good move, then it doesn't make sense to take the trade. And that's how you have to do it when you're trading with a small account. And that's exactly what we're teaching every day in our chat room. Is teaching you how to manage a small account and how to grow. This isn't fantasy land. I'm not going to say I made all of this money and show you a snapshot of a closed position P&L. That does you no good. Plus, anybody can create this. What you need to be able to see are entries and exits so that you could line them up on your chart. That's how you learn. You go back, you see what entries and exits we have, when we actually got in the trade, when we actually got out. You go line it up, and you can reflect on these trades. So they'll start making sense to you. And that's another big reason why I like to stream my platform live every day, so you can see me go in and out. You can hear my thoughts as we're going through the trade. You're not just going to get it at the end. You're going to get it at the beginning and in the middle. So you can see on OKE, this was a 5-minute opening range breakdown. Here's the first 5-minute candle that printed. Here's the second one. We had the second candle was inside the first. So you just wait until you get confirmation. And in this case, we got in a little bit early because we rejected VWAP again. And we were trading up under the 20, all these moving average. So everything about this trade was saying opening range breakdown. And that's exactly what we traded. We were trading the breakdown of the opening range. Got short here. Covered a little bit here at 57.45. Once we got a little bit over 50 cents. The next cover was 56.90. You know, we were over a point here when we took this cover. And we got stopped out on a profit stop at 57.30. And what I like to do is once I take profit, I start moving my stop down. From here, I moved it to break even. From here, I moved it to 70 cents. So worst case scenario, I locked in 70 cents on the second move. So we stay engaged in this because what we see is when these stocks pull back, when these stocks give us the opening range breakdown, they tend to pull back and test another level. Usually it's the 9, could be the 20. They could pull all the way back to VWAP. So what we have to do in this case is read the price action. And you can see this stock never really made it back. It just couldn't make it back. So we went ahead and got short again right here at 57. Took another let's see, 54 cents. We took our first cover. Then 56.02, which was about $1. We took another cover. Now this one was a little bit early. I kind of messed this trade up, as you can see. I was holding out for this level here, but when it gave me this signal, I should have gotten out. Because I could have always done what I did here. Get out and go ahead and reset. But I ended up getting stopped out here. My profit stop was right on this level. And then I reset again. And, you know, I made that mistake. So I reset, took profit here right through the red to green line, or green to red line here, right on the 200. And I held some to see if we would get through the 200, which we did. Covered some here. And again, made the same mistake twice. I was holding it, waiting to see if we could get 50, you know, through 53. And I just held it, ended up getting stopped out. You know, gave this up. But still, you know, $283.50 in realized gains, and we're trading 100 shares. So now the question comes, how much did I really make? Okay. Here's all of the entries and exits. Here are the commissions that I paid, $233.87. So it was about a $50 commissions on 12 tickets. That, you know, that's not bad. I mean, yeah, when you get to a bigger account, you'll be able to, you know, bring that number down, and you'll probably pay half the commissions. But we're not in that position yet. You know, I'm doing this because most of the traders I work with have to start small. They have to start like this. Now, if you were starting this small and you were in Speed Trader or whatever, you know, you would make more money because obviously you would have less commissions. But this is reality for a lot of people. And a lot of average Joes, just like me, this is what we have to work with. And so I'm demonstrating to you that you can absolutely make a decent profit just by working with 100 shares. And you perfect 100 shares. So now next month, if we get this trade and we trade it with 200 shares, we're going to make twice as much. And just that simple. So you have to perfect this small first. You have to perfect learning how to trade with smaller size, developing your skill, because we're trading for skill first, not money. You develop the skill, the money is going to be there. No doubt about it. All right. And here is INVN. This was this next trade I took. This was a kind of a top reversal. The move was happening pretty fast, but I did catch it. I was using the 2-minute chart to enter on this, so I didn't wait for this 5-minute candle to close. I was able to get in slightly early here at 12:03. Took my first cover at 11:69. That was according to plan. That's according to the chart. You know, there was a level of support here that I wanted to catch. And the next cover, I took 11:50. And again, here's the same mistake that I made all week. Because it didn't get down to where I wanted it to, I held on to it, even though I should have gotten out and could have gotten back in on a retest if it set up. But this is what I saw this week when I was looking over my trades, that I left a good bit of money on the table on these trades. So I have to keep perfecting my skill. But you can see 119.50 on it. Just on, let's see, how many tickets? 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets. So, excuse me, less than $20 in commissions. So I got right at $100 on this trade. All right, now here's a CCJ. This was a stop out. This was an opening range breakout try. And here we got the setup that we were looking for. Here's an opening range candle. The next candle opens, it starts selling off. So we get in. We take it. And it turns back around and it fails. This is a classic case of a stock that set up for us, gave us the good entry, but didn't follow through. And this is going to happen. And as traders, we have to accept these. And, you know, I accepted this loss, moved on, and nailed OKE. You know, OKE was the second opening range breakout trade that I took that same day, and it was right after I got stopped out. I picked this stock, and it happened to be the wrong one. So, and we cover these in chat as well. I talk about the stocks that I lose when I get stopped out, what I saw, and what I didn't like, and why I stopped when I stopped. All right, now here is RL. I didn't get to take a snapshot of the trade, of the chart the day I traded, so I don't have the triangles. Usually they come in automatically when I get in and out, but at the end of the day they disappear, and I didn't get to do it. So I put my statement here, a copy of my P&L from iBoss, to show you we traded with 50 shares. Okay, I got in at 907 pre-market. I got in at 80.75, and I got out at 952. Only 50 shares. I held through all of this. I got out right in here. You know, I didn't get this last move down, but I got out right in here. It was according to plan. 50 shares. We made $131.69. You know, effortless trade. Effortless trade. And these are the moves that we look for. These are realistic gains that you make when you're trading small. These are gains that you can do consistently every day. You're not putting yourself at risk. You're not exposing yourself or anything. All right, and here's another one. Here's M. Now, M was a trend continuation trade. You see here we pull back. Oh, we tried to test the VWAP here, and we were failing it. So we get in, and we take the move down. First cover here. Second cover here. and ended up getting stopped out once we pulled back. Then we got back in and ended up having to get stopped out. You know, it didn't, the move didn't complete. It didn't follow through. This is what happens as well. We take the first move. Here we're setting up for the second rejection, looking for the trend continuation down to the 200, but we didn't make it and pulled back, got stopped out. All right, here's MDCO. MDCO, opening range. Well, this was a rejection. We missed the opening range breakout, and I was catching the rejection. There's a level of resistance up here. And I waited for the 2 minute to confirm before I jumped in. Took it. 43.91. Took half off at 43.03. Took the other half off, 42.69. Probably should have done 50 and then 50 down here, you know, in hindsight. But, you know, still, this was a decent trade. And you see we're trading smaller size. Oh, sorry about that. All right, last trade, SRCL. I think we took this on Friday. And this was, we didn't catch the bounce. You know, this hit the reversal scan, hit the RSI extreme scan. So what I'm looking for is, if I miss the bounce, I'm looking for the rejection. And here we got the rejection. Shorted it here, 73.47. Took 50 shares here at 72.65. And ended up stopping out here. I started, you know, fixing some of the mistakes I was making earlier in the week. I didn't let this go all the way up and stop me out. I took it off on a profit stop, locked in my profit on this trade, reset. Unfortunately, I anticipated this. And you see what happens when you anticipate. I got in, got stopped out. All right, got in here, got stopped out. So I took a decent trade, turned it into a loss because on this trade, I anticipated it, got stopped out. And on this trade, I waited for the confirmation, and this move didn't materialize. Now, because I had stopped out here, I didn't get back in on this rollover, which is, this was the move I was looking for when I got in here. But because I anticipated, messed myself up here, got stopped out here, it was dead. So that was it. That was my week, and just wanted to share these trades with you. Talk about some of the mistakes I made, what I learned, and what I'm going to focus on going forward next week. Would love you guys to come join us. Go to averagejoetrader.com and check us out. If you sign up for a monthly membership or monthly subscription, you have the option within the first 2 weeks of upgrading it to a yearly and only paying the difference. There's an option right there on the website that allows you to upgrade. So you won't be paying the yearly on top of the monthly. But you have a 2-week window to do that. If you're one of the ones who joined the last week of January, remember I got everybody grandfathered in, everybody starting from February 1st. So if you joined a monthly that first week, you have 2 weeks from February 1st to upgrade. So if you like what you see, you like what you hear, you enjoy the transparency, please come and join us. No, we're open book. All right, so that's it for me for this weekend. Please, guys, come check me out. If you're not a member, I'm on YouTube Live every morning at 8:30. Just come in. You see me build my watch list from 8:30 to 9. And then at 9, I jump back in the chat and we get our day started. And also keep in mind Wednesday from about 9:20 to 10:30 again, we will have a sneak peek where you can just pop in and see. That's going to be streamed YouTube Live as well. So you can see what we do. There is a stream from last week on our YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out. All right, so everybody have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you bright and early Monday morning.